The corner, the corner, the corner.
Hey, welcome. Come on into Cousin Ed's Corner. This podcast is where you'll find real, authentic conversation, organic conversation, unscripted, unfiltered conversation, like you're home with your cousin. It's all about life. It's about finance. It's about spirituality. It's about love and everything in between. I'm your host, Cousin Ed. I'm excited to bring you along on this journey. So sit back and listen in as we dive into a wide range of topics. I have some diverse guests coming on with an array of thoughts and opinions. My goal is to create a space all for us to connect and communicate. It's not really about me. It's about the community as a whole. Let's enjoy it. Let's sit back. Let's think about our past. Let's move into our future. It's about
the corner, the corner, the corner. So no matter how you cut it or slice it, we're all here together. I'm just here to give you a piece of my heart, my mind, my soul, and my mentals. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of Cousin Ed's Corner. The corner, the corner, the corner.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. What's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Cousin Ed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're back with another one, Cousin Ed's Corner. Today's show is going to be a corner connection here at Cousin Ed's Corner. As you know, we have different series of Cousin Ed's Corner. We have Motivational Monday. We have Wind Down Wednesday. We have Thank God for Everything. We also have When My Sister Wins, We All Win. Financial Freedom Friday. And always we have a corner connection. So those are some of the shows we have. I think I may have left out one or two, but different series of Cousin Ed's Corner. So I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you for joining the community. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for sharing your comments, your thoughts, your love. You can always reach out to us via DM or any social media platform and or text us at 762-333-2032. That's 762-333-2032. Love hearing from you, but also be sure to like, follow, share, subscribe, all those things that you can do. Hit a star. We love 5 stars wherever you can. Rate the show. It helps the algorithms. It helps other people know about the show. We're trying to do some big things, so continue to help us grow in this movement. If you love to contribute in any kind of way, love to be on the show, definitely reach out to us, me, the show. If you want to sponsor the show, definitely reach out. Keep the lights on over here at Cousin Ed's Corner. All right. So today's show is, I said a corner connection. I had a couple intense conversations this past week, and I wanted to tie them all together with something I saw on the internet today from Petals and Stem Spa. One of our good friends from the show, she posted something today, and it said, "Are you taking care of everyone except yourself? Are you taking care of everyone except yourself?" And I'm going to have her on the show, so I don't want to dive into everything she said, but it tied into another conversation I had with a friend this week, and they were wrapped up in doing so much for others that they needed to talk. They needed to have a conversation just to let things off their chest. And I was talking with them through a lot of the things that they were going through. And in those moments of talking to him, I hate to say them, so you don't know who it is, but in the moments of talking to them, we discovered a lot. We discovered that having a safe place to release things is always good. When I say safe place, it can be time, in a time frame, right? It can be with a certain person. It can be writing. It can be so many different things that you can have to release all of these thoughts and all of these emotions and everything that you may be going through because you're doing so much, right? So when I read this today, what she posted on Facebook, I'll definitely try to post this inside of the show notes. But are you taking care of everybody except yourself? I know I find myself sometime in this boat. And my friend, my colleague, my partner in crime, my homeboy, he was going through the same thing. I'm like, you're not the only one going through this, right? There's others in this world going through the same thing you're going through, so you're not alone in going through this. And many of us, we take on these jobs. You don't want to call them burdens, right? Because how can the responsibility of taking care of your kids be a burden? How can the responsibility of taking care of your parents be a burden? How can the responsibility of taking care of your household be a burden, right? You don't want it to say it's a burden, right? So when you think about it, it's things that we can do, supposed to do, all those things, right? But they can be overwhelming. Are you taking care of everyone except yourself? As I talked to him about it, I started to see myself in that picture. I was like, man, listen, no matter what you're going through, I'm always going to be here for you to have this conversation with, because I know how difficult it is sometimes to have no one to vent to. That's why this show is so important, to have that outlet where you can come to and talk about these things and not feel alone. This is why I do this show, so you know that you're not alone in some of your thoughts. That's why I bring people on so they can talk about some of the things that we all go through, so that we all know we're not alone in these emotions, these times, and everything else, right? And as we talk through his situation, a song came to my head, right? What would I do if I can feel, right? And I told him about that song. I was like, listen, man, you can let go. You don't have to hold it all in like the Tin Man and don't have feelings. You can let it out. Because many of us go through and we hold things in until it bubbles up, or till we're paralyzed where we can't feel anymore. Like we let things go in, numbs us so much, or we're numbing ourselves with medications, right? Some of us are drinking, some of us are smoking, some of us are spending, some of us are eating, with all these things because we're going through emotions that we don't want to lash out. We don't want to, we can't hold other stuff in, so we medicate ourselves through things because we have no one to talk to. I said, listen, before you get to the point where you start indulging in other things because you feel that way, hey, if you don't feel comfortable talking to me, find yourself a counselor, right? If you don't feel comfortable having a counselor, find yourself having a coach, right? Because sometimes people don't want to go say, I'm going to a counselor, right? Maybe it's a coach. Maybe it's somebody that is coaching you through best practices in life. And it's not really somebody in the medical field, but they can tell you how to plan things in life. So you don't feel like you're being stereotyped. Oh, I'm in counseling. Oh, I'm going to a psychiatrist. I'm going to a psychologist. I think the life coach role, the role of having a life coach or having a life coach in your life is crucial. It's like building a team, right? You have a point guard, maybe your life coach. You may have a financial coach, that may be your two guard. You may have a psychologist, that may be your shooting guard, right? You may have your main doctor, that may be your small forward. And you may have, who else? I don't know. But you understand what I'm saying, building your team out. But you need people in your life around you that are on your team that you can express yourself to, right? Who can examine what's going on and give you an outside perspective of what you may be going through. Hey, I have no money every month. Can you look at this and tell me why I have no money every month? And that might be your financial coach. Hey, I feel like I'm overwhelmed with X, Y, Z with the amount of work I'm doing at work. Can you look at how I process my day That may be a mentor, right? At work, maybe a mentor at work. It might be another parent. Hey, my kids are unruly, and getting in trouble in school. Can you tell me how you did it with your kids? Maybe it's somebody you could talk to, right? I think a lot of things that we go through in life, sometimes we may be afraid, sometimes we may be uncomfortable talking to others about it. And I'm going to speak more from the male perspective, because I think, I don't want to say male or female, but I think women are more in touch with their thoughts and emotions than many of us as men, because we think it looks weak that you can't cope with things, right? That you don't know how to cope with your feelings. You're supposed to do all of these things, and sometimes you can't. Sometimes you fail. Sometimes just not the best at it, right? Sometimes I can't do it right now. I was talking to the same gentleman. He was talking about how much his wife does not understand him. He works so many hours, but she doesn't understand what he goes through. He has a young kid, and he's trying to be there. He wants to be at the sport. He wants to do all these things. And she doesn't understand on any of that. He had no one else to talk to but call me on a long drive. I want you to be that person for somebody, to step in the gap for them and give them the opportunity to be in a no judge zone. Many of us know that, that we're taking care of others, but also you have to take care of yourself. But somebody may need you. I'm not saying take on their problems. But if somebody calls you, do not avoid their calls, because you don't know why they call. They could be on their last, it used to be quarters, right? Remember back in the day, side note, back in the day, be the quarters, be that last quarter that they called you, right? Because they stranded on the side of the road. So don't avoid that call that may be coming in. That call may be a call of desperation, maybe a call of help, maybe a call of loneliness. When I picked up that call, I was in the middle of something else. I sat on the phone over an hour and a half with that person. I had 1,000 things to do, but they needed to get it off their chest. What would I do if I could feel? Hey, go check that song out. That song was in my head ever since I talked to them. What would I do if I could feel? And I let them feel for that moment because they couldn't express themselves. Right? Lastly, I'll read this again. Are you taking care of everyone except yourself? It's a key thing. Are you taking care of everyone except yourself? Have your outlets. For your ladies, have your spa days. Go get your nails done. Go get your hair done. Go sit in the sauna. All those things you need to do. Guys, hey, go to the gym, play some basketball. Go swimming. Go fishing for the guys who like go fishing. Make yourself feel like you're alive again. All right? Don't hold it all in and burst. All right? If you blow up a balloon too much, it will burst. So it's your boy Cousin Ed. Like I said, I just wanted to do a corner connection. This week was trying in these conversations, and I wanted to let everybody know that this is a safe place over here at Cousin Ed's Corner. You are with family. You are amongst your friends. You are loved. You are cherished. Know that I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm always going to be here for each and every one of you. I'm out of here. Peace.
Thank you for listening to Cousin.